I say that date just in case if I upload this on a different time, so you guys know when it did happen to me. But anyways, sorry, it's just my PlayStation. But anyways, I had a dream. Obviously, I just woke up from it. This dream was literally about I was just hanging out with a whole bunch of group of people, basically, and all of a sudden I look up because I think there was a person in me talking about what's going to happen. Then I look up and all I see is planes, like together. And at first I thought it was our Anunnaki brothers and sisters, to be quite honest, because there's footage of it like that. Because when I saw it, I'm like, oh my god, look at that. You know, because I wasn't even telling. I'm like, I think that's our. I'm like, most likely that's our brothers and sisters, right? And then when I look perfectly, when I adjusted my eyes a bit in the dream, I looked at it and I'm like, oh no, 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 those are planes. And all of a sudden, one plane just like, you know how it looked like the plane hit a wall. You see like a big, like a big thick cloud. He just hit a wall, and then all of a sudden the other planes, start hitting the wall too, and then the other planes that are right behind them start hitting the other planes, and all of a sudden, that's all you see. But it's so funny. From far away, they look tiny, tiny, tiny. But all of a sudden, once they drop down, they become like fucking gigantic for some reason and start like spinning, and twisting, and then falling down to the ground. And then all of a sudden, holy shit, guys, holy shit, And then all of a sudden, fucking in the sky, I remember hearing like a rumble, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like right next to a street where people are just running, basically. And I see like buildings right here. And then when I hear a rumble, I'm looking this way, and I'm like, at first I thought it was water, to be quite honest with you. And all of a sudden, just a blimp. It looked like a fucking goddamn balloon just flip. And I'm like, holy shit. And I knew there was a blimp coming. That's why I was trying to run faster and all that shit. And then when the blimp came, and we're like, boom, right over me. And I'm like, holy shit. In my head, I'm like, oh my god. And then it lands on a fucking building, breaks it and shit like that. And it moves a little bit. It doesn't get close to me at all, because once it hits the building, it's farther from me and shit like that. But that road was pretty thick. It wasn't that big of a road, but it did remind me when I was a little kid living in my old neighborhood. It kind of looked like that a little bit, which is kind of funny. Um, and then all of a sudden we start running up the stairs. There's like stairs that looked like it was leading to, like, how those stairs and then ramps for like people that have wheelchairs. So we were going up there and shit like that to another side of a building. It looked like a big giant mall, basically, and kind of it's funny too, because now I'm thinking of the mall that's in Indiana, because there's a mall in Indiana that's literally takes place outside and shit like that. It doesn't look exactly like it, but you know how you go to the stores, there's a store right there, and then you could just walk in with the ramp and stairs, almost like that, but bigger, basically. So when that was happening, all he was opening, and I'm like, it can't be water, it can't be water, and all of a sudden, and I'm like, shit, it's water. I was just laughing in my head, but running at the same time because I knew exactly what was going on. And all I hear is people screaming. I hear people yelling, people shoving each other. No one wasn't shoving me at all. I was just looking and shit. I was just like, damn, everything. It's funny. Everything that was happening around me, it kept dodging me. Kind of like I just told you, a blimp was bouncing off a road, jumped over me, and I thought the water was gonna hit me, but the water just splashed where I was right next to basically when I was walking through those stairs, basically where the ramp is at, right when basically it's like the stairs are right here, and the ramp is right here. So once I went up and turned around and went that way, that's when the water came and just hit the wall of it. And I looked at it, and it did splash on me a bit, but when I looked at it, I was like, damn, it just keeps dodging me. and then the people that I was talking to, all of a sudden they just like disappeared. The guy that I was talking to, pointing to the sky and shit, like, yo, dude, look at that. He completely disappeared. Completely. Like he did, what is it? I did saw him basically a few times, but once we got up those the ramp and the stairs and shit like that, he was completely gone. Like he wasn't dead or anything. I didn't see him get drowned or anything. I just didn't see him. You know. So that's really it. That was my dream, guys. I haven't had a dream like that in a while. Um, and there was another dream that I had too. It was me hanging out with a whole bunch of people. You know, I was literally in my underwear. I had a t-shirt, underwear, and I'm all like, I'm going like this right next to the car. We're just driving. That's all we're doing. You know, I'm literally having. I literally had a dream of another life before I before I had a dream of this. You know, I want to talk about that real quick. The other dream I had. I do remember it as I don't remember it a lot, but I do remember me just sitting in the car, group of people in the back, and for some reason I was just in my underwear. Well, boxers, and I was just like in the window, kind of like this, just ignoring everybody. You know, even the person that was driving, which was a chick, I didn't even know who she was, and I was just like this, just and she was looking at me like, "You okay?" And I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at the road, and the one thing I was thinking, I was just like, I want this shit to be fucking over. I'm tired of this shit. Like, I'm just fucking tired of it, you know? So, uh, that's what I was saying in my head. That's why, the girl that arrived, I didn't even know what she looked like. She was beautiful. I say that. She was beautiful. And when, she was driving, she looked kind of worried about me. She was like, "You okay?" And shit like that. I was just like not in the mood to have fun with, everyone in the car. I was just like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not saying like if they're looking at this now, I'll just say this. It's nothing against you guys. It's just that, man, like I just wanted the system to be over, basically. It's like that. That's how I felt in my dream. Um, so yeah, that's it. That's really it. I want to tell you the first that dream that I just had, but since I'm here right now, I might as well tell you the second dream I had like yesterday. So um good to know. I hope you guys tell me your dreams if you've been having dreams too. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell you guys think down below. So thank you guys and be safe. So just wanted to do this quick, not gonna stay too long, but yeah, I'm glad I talked about it before. Literally I forget. So I'll see you guys and be safe.